It's a rather chilly afternoon in the city of Lagos, even in our studios as we bring you the midday news on NTA Channel 10. I am Oyin Konsola Ojelade. President Bola Tinubu has summoned meetings of the Council of State and the Nigeria Police Council for Thursday, October 9th, 2025, to deliberate on the growing insecurity across parts of the country and address other critical national issues. The high-level meetings, scheduled to take place at the council chambers of the presidential villa, Abuja, highlight the president's renewed commitment to strengthening Nigeria's security architecture and restoring public confidence and escalating threats to national stability. In a statement released by Manso Umobong, the Permanent Secretary of the Cabinet Affairs Office, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, has formally invited members of both councils to attend either in person or virtually. According to the statement, the sessions will focus on matters of national importance, particularly those affecting national security and policing. The House of Representatives is examining opportunities and challenges of digital payment with a view to safeguarding the financial system as well as guiding key players in developing a balanced framework for Nigeria's digital economy. This revelation came up during the inauguration of the Ad hoc Committee on the Economic, Regulatory and Security Implication of Cryptocurrency and POS operations in Nigeria. National Assembly correspondent Joshua Gunjide reports.
Systems are being reshaped by technology. In Nigeria, cryptocurrency and POS operations have grown rapidly, creating new opportunities for commerce, financial inclusion and innovation. However, alongside these opportunities lie serious risks such as cybercrime, fraud, money laundering, terrorism financing, and regulatory uncertainty.
We are not here to stifle innovations, but innovation without safeguards can destabilize economies, empower criminals, and erode public trust. Our task is to ensure that Nigeria harnesses with the benefits of digital finance while minimizing the risks. As a parliament, we need a legislation to guide the operations of these very important digital financial transactions.
This prompted the need for enforcement of a legislative framework as preventive and regulatory measures.
With this, it is expected that your terminal will be restricted with a 10-meter radius, and it cannot, within that range that is registered, it cannot operate.
It does not only help us to safeguard the space, to restore confidence in even other investors that might want to bring in their platform to come to operate officially in Nigeria.
The largest chunk of transactions globally goes through visual assets, and that is where people move money. It has become in vogue. One also wonders why Nigeria is just waking up, but however they say no time is late.
The other committees are assuring Nigerians that it will work hand in hand with the Central Bank, the SEC, NDIC, NFIU, EFCC, ICPC, the Nigerian Police, and other key institutions to ensure that digital finance in the country is a force for growth, not a tool for subversion. In Abuja, Joshua Gunjide, NTA News.
The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, has stated that the federal government will renew the licenses of electric distribution companies that failed to meet performance benchmarks when their current licenses expire in 2028. Speaking at the Nigerian Economic Summit 2025 in Abuja during a power sector session themed Uninterrupted Power Supply, the Industrial Imperatives, Adelabu highlighted the inefficiency of the DISCOs as one of the major obstacle to achieving a stable and reliable electricity supply in Nigeria. He noted that while the power sector continues to grapple with systemic challenges, the persistent underperformance of the DISCOs remains a significant impediment to progress. Adelabu emphasized that companies lacking technical capacity, financial stability, or a clear commitment to national interest will be replaced. He also reaffirmed the government's plan to ensure that every household is metered within the next 3 to 5 years. Addressing the sector's liquidity crisis, the minister disclosed that President Bola Tinubu has approved a 4 trillion naira bond to offset verified debts owed to power generation companies and gas suppliers. Amid ongoing disease outbreaks ravaging across the country, the federal government has launched a comprehensive emergency preparedness and response plan aimed at strengthening Nigeria's capacity to manage current health crises and prepare for future epidemics and pandemics. The initiative, led by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention, NCDC, is designed to equip all states, including the Federal Capital Territory, with the tools and frameworks needed to effectively respond to public health emergencies and disasters. Oluseyi Adiagbo reports.
Of the COVID-19, Nigeria, like many other countries, has continued to adopt various strategies to improve its preparedness, control, and prevention measures against future pandemics. The West African nation has also been grappling with recurring disease outbreaks, and every state of the Federation experiencing its share of public health challenges. At this socialization and unveiling of the State's Emergency Preparedness and Response EPR plan, developed by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention, NCDC, in collaboration with partners, leaders of health systems across the country, particularly state commissioners for health, received strategic documents to guide decision-making and action.
Talk to the states. We have a framework that we developed at NCDC with a level of experience in the past. But now it's a framework, but we are presenting to the states. Then I look at the framework, consider them in the context of their own peculiarities in the state, what resources they have. So it can't be a one-size-fits-all. And that's the essence of this program.
What we are doing here today allows us to further deepen that knowledge, so that we don't have to wait till when there is an outbreak, but that we have the systems in place to be able to first pick it up, what we call early warning signals, to prevent it as well, and should there then be an outbreak, to be able to respond accordingly.
Participants were tasked with adapting the EPR plan, ensuring effective communication and fostering an environment that supports successful implementation. In Abuja, Oluseyi Adiagbo, NTA.
Channel 10 News will now go on a short break. Just stay with us.
Looking for a spacious, serene, beautiful and comfortable environment for your event? Then
NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises is the place to be. With about 3,065 seating capacity,
NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, religious and school activities.
Our conference hall is convenient for company annual general meetings, lectures, seminars or workshops.
With just 250,000 naira only, you can use our entire space and also have your event covered with a token which will be aired on our social diary program, Mary Lane.
For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, NTA Lagos Channel 10 Tejo Show, or call Chibuzo
on 0812-324-5519
and Gmo
on 003-830-1669.
NTA Lagos premises affordable just for you.
Are you searching for a space to ignite your creativity? NTA Lagos Channel 10 studio provides the answer. Our studio is spacious and fully equipped with modern broadcasting equipment suitable for your programs and competition. for recording and production of kiddies programs, spelling bee competitions, participatory rehearsals, programs and live performances, NTA Lagos Channel 10 Studio provides the ideal environment to bring your vision to life. Our team of professionals are dedicated to help you achieve your goals, provide expert guidance, and support every step of the way. Contact us today to book your session at an affordable and discounted rate and let your creativity shine. For more inquiries, please call the following numbers: 0816-008-7357, 006-286-9030, and 0812-324-5519. NTA Lagos Channel 10 Studio, where creativity meets excellence.
NTA 10 Station for Excellence.
Welcome back. The federal government has inaugurated the expanded negotiations committee for tertiary institutions led by Mahmoud Yayali Ahmed to fast-track discussions with academic and non-academic universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. According to a statement by Boriowo Folashade, Director of Press and Public Relations at the Federal Ministry of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa in Abuja, Dr. Alausa stated that the new committee aims to unify all negotiation process under a coordinated framework to ensure continuity and inclusiveness across the sector. Unlike in the past when negotiations was held separately, the expanded committee will engage all stakeholders collectively for a comprehensive and sustainable agreement. He noted that the committee has been provided with a fully equipped secretariat and will hold its inaugural meeting today. He also urged all unions to cooperate and respond promptly to the committee outreach. The minister added that President Bola Tinubu has given the process full political backing with a directive for negotiation to be concluded swiftly, fairly, and respectfully. The Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC Limited, Bayo Ojulari, has attributed the recent increase in the price of liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, commonly known as cooking gas, to the temporary disruption caused by the recent strike action by the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, PENGASSEN. Speaking with journalists, Ojulari explained that the strike led to short-term delays in production, in product loading and distribution across the country, creating an artificial scarcity. The NNPC chief reaffirmed the company's commitment to ensuring stable supply and pricing of petroleum products across the country, assuring consumers that measures are in place to prevent future disruption. Concentration of flammable goods and densely packed stores heightens vulnerability to fire disasters on Lagos Island. Fire safety officers emphasize constant awareness and accessibility of fire extinguishers as key management strategies. Larry Billey spoke with fire safety officers on the recurring fire incidents, highlighting the need for proactive measures. Let's hear more.
Fire is nothing new to Lagos. Sadly, it has become a yearly occurrence. The recent one being the one that happened at Afriland Towers here in Broad Street. And traders around this area have an idea and highlighted the causes of these fire incidents.
There's no space in anywhere. Everything just choked together. When they went to Alausa to go and pay that they want to develop anywhere in this community, they will pay for maybe 1-story building or 2-story building. They will turn it to seven upstairs, 5 upstairs.
When the installation of electricity are not proper, that is one. 2, if they want to install wire, they will not cut it. That is 2. 3, like you will see some inflammable material like generator not being well fixed.
To curb the cases of incessant fire outbreaks, traders are complying with Lagos State government's directive
to remove illegal extensions, narrowing alleys, and obstructing spaces between buildings. The Fire Safety Department has confirmed extending awareness campaigns to densely populated areas prone to fire incidents and pushing for enhanced safety practices.
And don't forget, there is no fire that ever starts big. Every fire starts from an incipient stage. But lack of knowledge what to do in case of fire make a lot of people fall into that trap. Because some people doesn't know what to do in case of fire. Even some people, they have fire extinguisher, but they can't use it.
The Federal Fire Service say we are already in the ember months and the dry season is at the doorsteps. And this is the time to increase awareness on the dangers of fire, especially in densely populated areas. In Lagos, Larry Beleyi, NTA News.
This is where we draw the curtains for the midday news this afternoon. But till we come your way this evening for the 7 p.m. news, stay safe, keep warm, and have a wonderful afternoon.